Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back for more Ludum Dare 32 action today. The theme of this Ludum Dare is an unconventional weapon, and today we're going to be taking a look at, first, Garden of Strife by Nano Lotl. Lotl? And Garden of Strife. We are this, awesome little farm man, Jebediah. I'm just gonna call him Jebediah. And we are a gardener, and unfortunately, our entire garden is full of demonic eyeballs. Our son Jethro was doing stuff with the Necronomicon in the living room again, and I'm getting touched already. We need to stop them from doing stuff in the garden, I guess, and restore the balances of nature, and plant seeds, and find a big old honkin' door. Actually, I know where the big old honkin' door is already. So way up here is these kind of look like upside down demon smiley faces. You grab these blood orbs and they open up the ancient Titan door here in my garden. When I take care of my evil plants, I use ancient Atlantean technology in order to murder the demon eyeballs. And there's a lot of them. And our unconventional weapon, I guess, are the seeds. There are seeds in this game that we can get. I mean, we are Jebediah, the world's most unconventional gardener. We work for the Department of Defense and Homeland Security, and we make weird weaponry out of seeds, like explosive pumpkins that don't even ask where they come from. What is that? Okay, anyway. So we got these pumpkins, and you'd think, when you first get your seeds like I did, you'd think that there's like this patch here, this patch of dirt, and you hit space and you plant a pumpkin or something. But you don't actually plant plants for like restorative reasons. We're not restoring power to the gardens of, oh, hi, weird mask man. Our job here is we need to use these pumpkins to blast open walls and stuff. And I'm actually going to get as many seeds for these pumpkins as possible. We'll need quite a few of them. Oh, here's another blood orb. We have 2 out of 6 of the blood orbs. And now we have to fight Pengu. Is this a vegetable? It kind of looks like a duck wearing a riot shield. I'm not really sure what to make of the duck in the riot shield. But ideally, we'd get the duck, onto that pressure plate, and then we would be able to get that door to open. Not 100% on duck science. So that's currently the plan. Oh, I get the thing now. I get it. Alright. Ow. So once the duck is on there, we'll be able to stand on this pressure plate. Duck sauce? There we go. Step on the pad. Step on the pad, duck sauce. Do it. Do it for Larry. Alright, duck sauce. Thank you. Alright. And up here is more duck-related shenanigans. Oh, I got a cactus seed. That's a pumpkin. And pumpkin, I don't even know what the pumpkin does. Ow. Alright, we didn't get a chance to use the cactus seeds. Let's go see what this cactus seed is all about. Get out of here, Pengu. Alright, so here's this freakish duck. Oh, and it shoots in every direction. Continuously. Forever. Alright, I can dig that. It doesn't seem to... Oh, hello. Come on, you sick, sadistic duck thing. Oh, they have a limited time offer here. Come on, Pengu. Do the thing so I can Alright, so we didn't have to do like a special... Oh, hi. Pressure plate mission here. But these cactuses are kind of handy, actually. So I'm gonna let it murder the eyeball for me. Which allows me... You know what? This is kind of handy. I like how this whole thing's working out. Truthfully. These cactuses are coming in a lot handy. Yeah, this is a little easier than fight, because, like, in this game, the tricky part here is cutting with your man fists, so it's a little bit awkward to control that, because this cut doesn't have a very long range. But no, I kind of like the idea of, fighting plants. Oh, we got a Venus flytrap. Alright, cool. So that's 3 of 6 orbs, and I have no idea what happens when you open the last, get the last orb and open the door. But I kind of like the notion of having, like, a roguelike game like this, where your primary melee abilities kind of suck. Because, like, I guess we just have some shears or something. But rather than having, like, souped-up melee abilities, we can get, like, jihad pumpkins and, murder these guys. Murder the hell out of them. Kill the duck. Kill it. Murder it sweetly. There it is. There it is. Yeah, but so you can't... It's a lot easier just to use odd combinations of plants in order to fight stuff. So this game is pretty cool. It's got some pretty good, straightforward, basic sounds going. The heck? Do I need to use the fly trap? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, you know what? I bet that's exactly what this is about. So I murder... No? You don't like the fly trap? Alright. There. Oh, what the heck was that? Alright, let's try that again. Murder him. Murder him, flytrap. That's weird. Alright, well, so this is a kind of neat game, and I like the basic sounds and stuff. They work pretty well. I think what I would do is just some refinement on the controls and, like, making it so that you can smoothly use things like the plants and stuff as your weaponry, so that you can easily and dynamically flow through their uses would be kind of good. Yeah, I think that would work out pretty well. You know, it almost feels like it could be its own Binding of Isaac, minus, like, you know, just with plants and stuff. And it's kind of a lazy comparison, I know. But that's the one roguelike I've played a whole boatload of, and I feel like a slowed down version of that, where you use a dynamic combination of plants, would be pretty sweet. So who knows? This is kind of like a lazy way to kill these eyeballs. But, yeah, you know, solving puzzles with plants in a randomly generated environment sounds pretty cool to Larry. You know, using different combinations of unnecessary combinations, unexpected combinations that maybe aren't pre-scripted to fight different foes, to tackle different challenges is cool, and I haven't found a whole lot of games that have managed to pull off randomly generated puzzles in a way that I thought was especially challenging. So, nice job here, Nano. This is a fun game. Just some sort of more, like, dangerous enemies that feel like they could really murder my face, and continuing this crazy combination of plants and weaponry and weird challenges it's pretty cool. I like the concept. Nice job here. Alrighty, the year is 1990X. The Earth has become a utopia. Dr. Magicface has created X11 maintenance robot to rid the world of that pesky nature thing we're not so, fond of. So go, Mr. X11, and murder all the things. And X11 is a jam entry done up by Cowboy Color, a fun group of folks that shared this game with me over the I think it was Twitter. And our unconventional weapon is we are like a Megaman style robot with a leaf blower. We're basically a gardening robot, and our job is to control nature and everything that nature is in the process of doing I don't know if we're restoring balance to the world or if we're just murdering now. If we're just murdering everything. But so far, I really dig the notion of having like a leaf blower as a jetpack. It's pretty fun so far. And you gotta use it to avoid spikes and murder these plantoid things. I don't know why you're not doing the thing that I want you to do, but whatever. Come on. Murder the boxes. There we go. So we gotta use our momentum and our jetpack powers in order to go through and rid the world of... I don't know what these are. I think like some kid, like some prodigy 12-year-old kid, was like out in his parents' garage doing like science or something. He's made like these weird demon plants, and they are pretty murdery. There's like 50 of them in that pit. But really, this is a fun game where you just gotta be patient, you gotta take your time, and you gotta play with your momentum and not getting trounced by this cooldown, because you can only burst air shot things for so long before your little leaf blower gets overheated and murders itself. A little awkward to control at times. Oh man, no, dang it, I got really far that time. But no, this is a fun game. It's got a really fun art style going for it. I can tell immediately what everything is, like I'm a little Megaman style robot gremlin with a leaf blower. It's very like voxely, even though it's pixel art. It's a good combination they got going here. The sound is really fun. Everything's got a sound all of its own. There's a nice little chiptune soundtrack going on in the background. The art is really fun. It's a good combination. Now, they say that it plays a lot like Megaman, which that could be true. I never played a lot of the original Megaman, but I have seen some various footage of people playing Megaman, so it definitely makes sense to me that that's what this could be inspired by. And it definitely is fun to zip about using a little leaf blower. Oh, crap. I'm trying to deal with these little flying leaf monsters, and it's not really doing so well for me. But no, I dig this concept, and I think if you incorporate a bunch of bosses and a story mode that kind of unravels, like maybe your creator has like some evil plant biologist nemesis that they created you to combat their evil denizens. You add like a story component to this. You add like other powers to accentuate my leaf blower. That could be something out of like a bunch of dudes that go garden as their... Oh, crap. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of problems with this game. It's a lot of fun. It's a heck of a thing to control. It's very arcadey. It's very slidey. You really have to worry about your momentum. But I think if you just added that storyline that I was chitter-chattering about, you could do pretty well for yourself. Giving you like a reason why you're fighting. Maybe you're fighting like the evil doctor biologist like I was just talking about. Maybe there's like a group of like creepy vegan hippies that you gotta deal with. And I think this could be pretty fun, you know? Add some more enemies, add a really loopy mini-boss, along with bosses or two. That's great. And I love smashing the vegetables into one another to kill them. A lot of fun. This game is also one of those few games where it really requires a controller, and I'm usually somebody who's a big proponent of just using a mouse and keyboard properly set up, but, you know, I don't mind it that it's... Ow. I don't mind it that it's a game all about using your controller on your PC. It's fun, and I just love the concept of having a little robot man with a derpy leaf blower as a jetpack to murder stuff with. And I just love just a few more laser-related powers that seem oddly gardening-oriented that are also kind of goofy and cartoony. And that would be the only thing I really require of it, to be honest. Because it all makes kind of a lot of sense. You can get a good flow going with the momentum, kind of like you're playing Mirror's Edge. I'm going to try and beat this first level if I can stop mishing with my momentum. But the biggest enemy I found that I originally thought was maybe just bad control scheme, but maybe I think it's intentional now, is just controlling your momentum. There is like a physics to the whole game, you know? As you knock boxes around, you can see that they kind of keep moving on you. No, this game is a lot of fun. It definitely feels like a Mega Man game from what I've seen of them. Again, haven't played them. Don't know if that's like a true hallmark of Mega Man games, or if that's just something people associate with them. But I can certainly say I could see this as like being another Metro... you stupid little flying goobers. How do you murder those things? I must have to like fly above them and knock them downwards. So anyway, this was a couple of games by Nanolotl for Garden of Strife, and then ending off with X11 by the Cowboy Color Crew. They both did a wonderful job of creating a fun little game with an unconventional weapon, both plants, and, as you might have guessed, I kind of did like a gardening-themed sort of episode here today, with also having like a leaf blower. Because that was always like one of the jokes that a lot of comedians did for some of their specials. It's just like, you know who could be the ultimate super secret agent spy? A Mexican with a leaf blower, not to disparage our Latino associates from down south here in the States. But that's definitely a theme that I kind of thought about when I started playing this. So nice job, everybody. Fantastic work. And I heard people talking to me, including Jupiter Hadley, who does the Jupy Play series. What's up with Ludum Dare, as opposed to saying Ludum Dare, like Mike does? I don't mind saying either one. If you have a preference out there, everybody, just let me know. I don't know where that came from, and I don't understand it. So if you could explain it to me, that would be fantastical. So until next time, I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Sorry for the lateness of this most recent episode. I've been a bit under the weather, and my vocal cords have not been behaving very well for me, so I will try to churn out quite a few more episodes of this before the voting period ends, and I will definitely be continuing for a little while after voting is over, including taking a look at the winners and runners-up and stuff, because they're all flippin' awesome, and I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it helps Larry, your Chupacabra buddy, out a whole bunch. And I will see you, probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. This is going to go up on Monday, for some more delicious Ludum Dare action. So until then, toodaloo, everybody.